Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Hey. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Danny? Is it Party? Where's the function? Where the function? Where the function? Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram. Show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram. Show the whole world. Yeah. Is that
I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A quick trip here for the Rockets, just one game away before heading back to Houston.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Wembanyama, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got his second basket. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to KD. Dives for it, and the turnover again by Houston.
Rocket substitution. Number 2.
We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Outside Harper, driving to the basket. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Harper. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
That one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 12 in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back over to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Shoots, and it's San Antonio with another.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thompson looking for an opening. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Several teams changing it up here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, right side, Fox. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's KD. A special move before the shot. Durant's got 5 points so far.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
A pass to Fox. Inside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Good on the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Down low. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Pass to Castle. The kick out to Fox. It's blocked. Here's Thompson. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama looking it over. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio.
Houston, 11.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And they pick up 2. He's got 9.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Then it comes comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term. Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Capella. Kicks it out to LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Harper. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And it's 6 points for Dylan Harper.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to KD. Leonard with the steal. The kick out to Harper. Lets it go from deep. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And so James will bring it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Harper, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Spurs leading by 10. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Outside Durant. Over Leonard. Another miss by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Capella. Back to Durant. Capella, high post. It's Thompson off the drive. They could use a bucket. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Free throw no good for Capella. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fast break, here we go. Now McGrady. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Shoots over Fox. Where? And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Here's Durant. That shot off. And the first half is now in the books. Spurs lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
21.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 35.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's Castle. The three-pointer, no good. And stolen by Castle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power. There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
Here he goes. Offensive rebound. Unable to get that one.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And stolen by Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Durant, no good. Spurs leading by 12. Going inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. To the paint, got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Thompson, left side. And stolen by Leonard. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Spins. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Wembanyama. Got a hand on it. James with a powerful jam.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. San Antonio making a switch here. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. With the fadeaway. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Look, they are in front right now because of...
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 11.
And that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Here's McGrady. Takes it inside.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Wembanyama outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. LeBron James attacking. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he is just such an instinctive playmaker.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
It's stolen by McGrady. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to LeBron. Back to KD. Shot clock at 6. To the paint.
Pulling out the veteran move. LeBron gets the D to bite on the pump fake.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
For Houston, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Fox with it. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers.
The Rockets, 34.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Sohan. Off target with his 3. Rockets trail by 11. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Harper. Back to Fox. Fires for 3. Good D by Thompson. And the Rockets with possession here. Now Durant. Back to Thompson. Green by James. Down low. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here is Fox. Outside Harper. They set the screen. Driving the lane. Can't hit from in close. McGrady outside. Lays it up off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to KD. Back to McGrady. Cleared away by Leonard. San Antonio leading by 7. Hassel fires. Down it goes for 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Durant. Pulls the trigger. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama just too big down low.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The #1 thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Durant! Oh, the silky smooth free from KD.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Here is Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Now Castle. Barnes the screen. Lets it fly from 18. Durant with the rebound. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Entered on the wing. Now Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for San Antonio.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
McGrady outside. Puts it up from 17. Castle pulls it down. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks.